Okay, so I'm making this second video because I saw this howler, not this howler, but I saw this stat when I saw the AFTV, like the Arsenal fan page on YouTube, that they had like this stat where it was, I think, Robbie did like, what's it called? An encuesta, or he did like a survey. I don't know if it was on Twitter, I don't know where it was, but uh, like 87% of the fans prefer Eze to Rodrygo, and I don't really understand that. Me as like an Arsenal fan, I don't know why everybody wants Eze so bad. Like, I know he's a good player, but I don't rate him as much as I rate Rodrygo. Rodrygo's like 10 times the player that Eze is, and like to me, it's fine since like Eze was in the club, he was an academy player, and he is like a good player as well, but like if we're trying to win like the Champions League or we're trying to win the league, we can't be looking at these type of players because if he was good enough, he wouldn't have been released when he was 13 years old. I mean, that's probably a bad thing to say, but I feel like if they would have saw what they needed to see, they would have saw that during that time. I think, in my opinion, and I don't know, Rodrigo, like compared to Eze, just like looking at their resume, Rodrigo's like a guaranteed winner. I'm pretty sure if he goes into the team, like through his experience being the Champions League winner, being La Liga winner, being a Copa del Rey winner, like I'm pretty sure he could slot himself into that starting 11 over Martinelli on the left, and then even they could even switch it out with Saka. They could put him on the right. And the way I see it, like him being the player that I've seen when I see him with Madrid, he could get at least like 8 to 10 goals in the league, in my opinion. Maybe he could get less, or maybe he could get a little bit more. But I at least think it's that. And then for like the whole season, I'm pretty sure he's gonna have 15 to 20 GA. I don't know. The way I see it is that's just what's gonna happen. But like the way I see Eze, he's no better than Saka, he's no better than Odegaard, and he's not better than Rodrigo. And then anybody else you can put, I don't know. I don't even know if he's better than Madueke, in my opinion. This is my opinion. The depth, like it's a good signing if it's for depth, but it's not a good signing if you're trying to win the league. So I don't know. That's the type of perspective I'm trying to put. Or I'm trying to say that like it's a good signing for depth, right? It's a good signing for a backup, but I don't see it like being anything where like we need to spend, I don't know, 65 million. I guess it's what 30 or 40 million is like back in the 2010s, but I don't know. I don't see the guarantee, and I don't understand why fans want Eze so much because I don't know what's with the Premier League proven bull crap. Like I'm pretty sure Rodrigo scored 2 goals against Manchester City. I don't think even Eze has that. It doesn't even matter if he played for Madrid. But like if you see every single team, I don't know, Rodrigo probably has assists or he has goals against Liverpool. He has top stats against like the top six, and that's where you need to really have a difference maker. You really need to be an impact. So like I'd rather spend 70 something million on Rodrigo or 80 million on Rodrigo because I know he's gonna do something against the top six. I can't guarantee that with Eze, but that's just me. That's just my opinion, and I know it's gonna hurt some people's feelings, but I mean that's just the truth. And then lastly, I just want to talk about Gyokeres, which I'm glad that he finally signed. I'm glad that he is finally on our team. He's finally in Arsenal. We're finally gonna be challenging for the league. We finally got a serious striker, and hopefully, like he'll be the difference maker from us being like the banner club or whatever. Which I don't even consider us a banner club no more. But from being that to actually competing in the league, like I know with him we're gonna be challenging for the league, and hopefully he just doesn't get injured, which is the thing that like scares me. But with him, I'm pretty sure like he's gonna get like 15 to 20 goals in the league, like minimum. I think if you score 50 throughout the season, I'm pretty sure you can at least score 15 to 20. That's really hopeful thinking, but I know that if you score 20, you're at least legitimate. You're a legitimate like striker in the Premier League. Like teams will actually at least fear you. But like the way I see it, also hopefully the way it turns out is that he gets 20 to 40 GA, and then hopefully that would be the best outcome for the season. But I mean, that's just my opinion. Hopefully these things happen. Let's trust in Arteta. Let's not say Arteta out for every little dumb thing, and especially don't be listening to people that aren't from the club, because they don't want the best for the club. They want whatever their narrative is or whatever their team's prerogative is. Don't be listening to other people. Like, and then the negative people, I guess you could listen to them too, but I mean, take it with a grain of salt. Remember where we were when we were in like 15th. Remember where we were before Winger. Remember, or I don't know if you were even good before Winger, but whatever. Remember like the time in the past, and then see where you are now. If you're constantly in like the top 2, top 3 teams in the Premier League, I think you're doing a good thing. But like the titles will come. We just need to be patient. Obviously, players can leave, but they're gonna come because the amount of debt, the amount of stuff he's building is actually turning out good. But I mean, that's just my opinion. Hopefully, we have a good season. Hopefully, they do good in the preseason, and anything about Arsenal that I feel like is a good talking point, or I feel kind of heavy or hot about, I'm gonna be talking about it. So hopefully, y'all like and subscribe.